This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now, where we bring you the 3 E's: educate, empower, and engage. I'm your host, Harvey Blankfeld, along with our co-host, Shelley Brown, and we've been selling homes here in Southern Nevada since 1988. Shelley and I are also very proud to be part of the Real Estate Radio Network. That is a national network of local real estate professionals delivering timely, balanced truths about local market conditions. And we're sitting here talking with Steve Schauer about these changes that are being brought on by the CFPB, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. You know, today's a big day because the way we close transactions in real estate changes today, or starts today. So if you open up an escrow from today forward, the closing documents are going to be different. It used to be a HUD-1, there used to be a GFE, or good faith estimate, and there used to be a TIL, truth in lending.
Truth in lending.
Those are the documents we used to use. Now we have different documents. Now we have what they call a CD and an LE. Was that right?
Yep.
And an LE is a loan estimate, which takes the place of the TIL.
Of the good faith estimate and the TIL, correct.
Right, that takes place of both.
Loan estimate. They're estimating, they're putting the estimates of how much money you need and what your payment's going to be.
Correct. And that's how you start the process of getting a loan, basically.
Correct. And remember something about this estimate. We have tolerance levels on this estimate. So there are parts of this that we have zero tolerance on getting it. You know, in other words, it better be right.
Yeah.
Right, once we give it to them.
No bait and switch, guys.
Correct.
Right. The big difference between what we were telling you before and what I'm going to tell you today is that the 3-day window I thought we had, we don't have. And we just found out recently. And the rules keep changing, right, Shelley?
Right. See, now we said you know the closing date because it'd be 3 days and then it would close.
Right.
Well, then I was told, well, it's 3 days and they sign. But after they sign, the lender has to actually fund the loan.
Correct.
Right.
However, most of the time, though, we're going to prepare that stuff ahead of time. So, in other words, yes, closing documents get there, 3 business days go by, and then they can sign. And typically, if they'll sign, what we understand, this is our brand new today,
right.
What we understand is that we can fund that immediately right then and there.
But what we're going to want to do is make sure you talk with your professional, talk with your realtor, talk with your lender, and discuss the strategy on the closing disclosure. It can come out more than 3 days in advance of
Absolutely.
closing.
Yeah,
and hopefully it will.
And hopefully it will.
That would
exactly.
be our goal, I
Right.
hope.
You have a closing date of X amount. Why not get it out there 5-6 days before that?
It's no worse than it's been all along, quite honestly. You got that 3-day thing where you have to wait to close and acknowledge the documents. The only good news is that we know we're not going to close if you don't have that document in time. But if you're dealing with a good lender like Steve Schauer, you'll know when you're going to close, and you'll know also you'll get a greater measure of comfort because 3 days in advance of that you will have acknowledged receipt of this document.
Right. Takes a little pressure off too.
It does. It will help a little bit. It's not set in stone, but I think it's going to be a little bit better.
You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now with hosts Harvey Blankfeld and Shelley Brown. Please tune in every Saturday at 11 a.m. right here on News Talk 720 KDWN.